Chris Sweet is the biggest sex offender since he did prove it to me, and he said that he is a sex offender and all this other shit. He also said that his girlfriend is a sex offender and that I can even show you the picture of who Chris Sweet is. I can sort of show you a picture of who his girlfriend is, who's also a sex offender, because he's told me that him and his girlfriend are sex offenders. And let's just go. Yeah. We got Bitch BB out there who's making me stuff in the bathtub, but I'm trying to do a video on sex offenders because Chris Sweet is a sex offender.
Sorry, my majesty.
Says Chris Sweet, it's a sex offender.
Sorry, my majesty. You're just a sex offender.
I know Chris Sweet's a sex offender. And I know I'm not because I don't touch little kids like Chris Sweet.
Oh, you touch little kids like Chris.
No, I don't. Actually, I know you do because you're admitting it already.
Cool. You're fucked in the head, I know.
No, you're fucked in the head because you won't let me get out of the bathtub. Anyway, here's a song proof point that Chris Sweet is a sex
and likenesses of sex offenders living in your area. As a public service, we have created this videotape so that you and your friends and family can stay aware, stay safe, and maybe even have a little fun. Enjoy.
This is the first song I put on for Chris Sweet since he is a sex offender. He's a sex offender. We're all sex offenders.
What I did was not too kind, but I'm a nice guy, you'll come to find. I've got a backyard and a real nice pool. Y'all should come over for a barbecue. We can make some cold drinks in my blender, but do keep in mind that I'm a sex offender. Vernon Douglas.
So this is what Chris Sweet is a sex offender.
There's much more to know about me.
Didn't say you.
Didn't
say me either because I'm not a sex offender because I don't touch little kids.
Until December, so then I'm just a sex offender.
Oh wait, the kid's computer when it's up full blast.
I know that's a lot. 3 of those times were for vandalism. I feel real bad.
I said the camera can't hear you, dumbass.
Again, probably not. I'm not here to make pretenses. I'm here because of my sex offenses. Sam down.
Oh look, someone else wrote the video, but oh well. I'm still gonna continue on because I'm trying to prove a point that Chris Sweet and his girlfriend had sent by me the message that him and his girlfriend are sex offenders. And here,
Really?
yep, he sent me a message. Chris Sweet sent me a message saying that he's a sex offender and his girlfriend's a sex offender.
Your bad touch stickers. And be careful, kids, because everyone you know is a molester. Caucasian, nor they're Asian, nor they're black.
It's just
Even sweet old Dr. Becker has to check her little and rise upon her with a conjure crack. Because everyone on earth is a molester. Don't let them touch you here or here or here or here. I bet even Mrs. Ford has a stash of candy porn. You're not safe unless you live your life in fear. Alright, let's go.
Chris Sweet is the biggest sex offender ever. And let's put this one on. Actually, that one didn't really prove a point. Since this one more proved a point that Chris Sweet is a big sex offender. And so is his girlfriend. stuck in the bathtub. Just for another notice. We'll show you what Chris Sweet looks like, who said that he is the all-time biggest sex offender there ever is. That is Chris Sweet. Anyone's looking for a sex offender, right there. He already admitted to being a sex offender. And he even sent me the message to prove it. There's a sex offender right there. Well, can't get a good look, but there's his girlfriend, or his cheating girlfriend who's ex, and is fucking her ex behind his back, who also said, actually Chris Sweet is the one that said that she's also a sex offender, that she has admitted to Chris Sweet that she's a sex offender. So, I do want to say this too. I hope you guys like the YouTube video and the Facebook video of me saying that you're both sex offenders. Thanks for admitting it for me, that you're both sex offenders. And this is no joke. I did do a Facebook Live, and I'm doing a YouTube Live. Admit it for me. Now I have the truth. And your faces have been on YouTube Live. Just to let you know. Oh, if you guys are looking for the video on YouTube, the video is called Chris Sweet is a Sex Offender. Just make it easy for them. Just make it easy for you guys. Since they did admit to me that they are sex offenders. Oh, look at that. Because I don't joke with my videos. So, if anybody is looking to make sure that they stay away from sex offenders, stay away from those two. Because Chris Sweet just said to me that even his so-called girlfriend that's trying to get back with her ex, he just admitted to me that she admitted to him that she's a sex offender. So, answer me this. How do sex offenders get their kid? She said that no. Chris Sweet said that she had a kid, but she's a sex offender. So how did she have her kid if she's a sex offender? Answer me that. I know that Chris Sweet's not allowed to be around any kids if he's a sex offender. Why did she get her kid? Someone want to answer that for me? Oh, wait. They won't. Because, like I said, that Chris Sweet is nothing but a sex offender. And you guys can choose not to believe me or not. But I'm telling the goddamn truth. And I have the message fucking prove it too. That Chris Sweet had said strictly to me in a message that him and his girlfriend, or so-called girlfriend, are sex offenders. And I'm keeping this video. Feel good that you lied to me? Saying that you weren't gonna block me? Oh wait, you did. So which means, thank you for telling me that you're a sex before blocking me. Thanks for telling me that your girlfriend is a sex offender before you blocked me. And once again, oops. Apparently some other letters want to hit. Oh my fucking god. This thing's being fucking retarded. I'm just gonna show you guys the pictures of the sex offenders. Again. Just so that you guys have it in your head. And believe me, I can do that. There's a picture of one sex offender, Chris Sweet, who lives in... And even though a little hard to see, but I can get it up close. Oh, fuck. There's the picture of another sex offender. And yet she has her kids. Somebody asked me this, or somebody tell me why she has her kids if she's a sex offender. Because thanks to Chris Sweet, who told me that they're both sex offenders, that's all his fault now. He's the one that told me. He's the one that lied to me about blocking. And when someone lies to me, they get the truth out on video. He was saying that he didn't want me to tell anybody, not even do a live video telling anyone that he's a sex offender or that his girlfriend's a sex offender. But when you lie to me, saying that you're not going to block me, and you do, go fuck yourself. I'm not going to keep a goddamn secret if you're going to fucking lie to me. And besides, that's actually a pretty big secret to keep. The fact that he's a fucking sex offender. Like, holy fuck. And another big secret to keep, that his so-called girlfriend is a sex offender as well. Pretty big secret to keep. Well, let me guess. They don't want to see us knowing? Too fucking bad. They already do, and I really will. So, in other words, thanks for lying to me about blocking. Because now your secret's out. I hope you guys know that. That you're both big time sex offenders. And I'll keep going on with this video. Because, well, doesn't everybody want to know who the sex offenders are out there? Well, we just found out 2 sex offenders. So, I wonder if there's any more out there to be found that are going to actually say, hey, don't tell anyone. No, I won't tell anyone if you don't lie to me. But they'll go, don't tell anyone. I'm a sex offender. Like how Chris Reed did. But he lied to me. Because he said he was never going to block me on Facebook, and he just did. So, yeah, his secret's out. That he's a fucking sex offender. So is his girlfriend. Or his so-called girlfriend that's trying to get back with her ex. She only wants to get back with her ex because she knows that her ex can get her a kid, and she can't because she's a sex offender. All I can say is, I'm glad I'm not a sex offender. That's all I can say. Because I would never, ever touch my kids in that way at all. Fuck. But it sounds like they would. Because he's already said that without his girlfriend knowing that he's already dead. And she doesn't even know about it. And that apparently that Chris Sweet tells me she's touched her kid inappropriately too. So that's a pretty big secret to keep. So, in other words, like I just said, they're big time sex offenders. And it's kind of sad to see that. Kind of sad for somebody who's supposed to be a mother to their kids. But no, she's more like a sex fiend to her kids. Because all she craves is sex. So does Chris Sweet. That's why he touched one of her kids. Or a kid, whatever, I don't care. It's still the fact that he told me. So, in other words, he's a fucking sex offender. So, not my fault that he wants to be a fucking sex offender. And that his girlfriend's a sex offender too. So, thank you, and good night. Peace out.